because of their actions, we will never be allowed to hold him, talk to him, play with him, and watch him grow into the wonderful young man he was on the path to becoming.
For Ralph! Justice for Ralph! Justice for Ralph! Justice for Ralph! Justice for Ralph! Justice.
Families in Minneapolis are mourning. Our Greater Annunciation Fellowship is mourning. Our entire city is united in grief, and at the same time, based on this incredible group of people that has assembled here in City Hall, we are also united in action.
Justice for Ralph! Justice for Ralph! Justice for Ralph! Justice for Ralph!
We need a statewide and a federal ban on assault weapons.
Co-powered by Century Ply Club Prime. रहो बेफिक्र.
My birthday gift to पापा. ये उनके पापा की पहली गाड़ी एक गराज में पड़ी थी दार्जिलिंग में. जब इसे फाइनली घर लाया ना, तब लगा लाइफ में ग्रो किया. बुलाओ.
SIP करो, इन्वेस्ट करो, लाइफ में ग्रो करो.
प्रतिभूति बाजार में निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है. निवेश करने से पहले सभी संबंधित दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें.
मुस्कुराए लड़खड़ाए जिंदगी चाहे जो भी हो.
सर, पेशेंट के लिए कौन सा रूम प्रेफर करेंगे आप?
जिंदगी भर के प्यार का कोई रेट कार्ड नहीं होता. टाटा AIG हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस. विद यू लाइक फैमिली. With you always.
आर प्योर सूजी पास्ता उबालो मिलाओ और खाओ.
8 मिनट में तैयार.
क्या टेस्ट है सबका राजा आर प्योर मसाला.
पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ. डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा, धोखा नहीं देगा, ऊपर नीचे भी नहीं होगा, सेफ रहेगा, सिक्योर्ड, मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा. अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ. सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम. रहो बेफिक्र.
मुस्कुराए लड़खड़ाए जिंदगी चाहे जो भी हो.
सर, पेशेंट के लिए कौन सा रूम प्रेफर करेंगे आप?
जिंदगी भर के प्यार का कोई रेट कार्ड नहीं होता. टाटा AIG हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस. विद यू लाइक फैमिली. विद यू ऑलवेज.
In the India Today Best Universities Survey, India's #1 ranked universities in various streams are JNU Delhi, Amity University, AIMS Delhi, IIT Delhi, and National Law School Bengaluru.
Yeah, we didn't want to bring out the big charts because it had no chance of standing. Fortunately, we came armed with a little smaller chart. So it's 67%, so we're going to be charging a discounted reciprocal tariff of 34%, I think.
ट्रम्प से बात हमेशा विजिट करता आया, सीखता आया कि वे राष्ट्रहित के सर्वोपरि रखना.
Today, the World Health Organization officially announced that this is a global pandemic. We have been in frequent contact with our allies, and we are marshaling the full power.
During an interview, American economist Richard Wolff called out the US administration for attacking India with tariffs and shooting itself in the foot by doing so. Wolff said that India is central for trade and that it will find other places to sell its exports if the US gets shut off. Wolff said that India is now, according to the United Nations, the largest country on earth. The United States
watching Republic.
From your smartphones to your smart television, trending stories are breaking the internet, and this evening we are keeping our focus on the campus shootout that has taken place in the United States. In fact, Charlie Kirk, who is the key ally of Donald Trump, he has been shot dead, and we will tell you more about the story that we're tracking very closely for you, all the angles that we will be showing you on Republic TV. This is as far as the horror on college campus in the United States is concerned. And then moving on, we'll tell you, in fact, what really happened as far as the assassination of Kirk is concerned. He was the most prominent conservative activist and ally of Donald Trump, who has now been shot dead. And next, multiple, in fact, reports coming in as far as the Qatar's capital Doha is concerned in an attack targeting Hamas leader. We're learning that there's been an attack there and a massive uproar. And 5,000 kilometers away, Poland too is on the edge. After intercepting Russian drones, Poland has closed the airspace. And then lastly, you will be amazed to know that NASA may have found the strongest evidence yet of the ancient life on Mars. A lot lined up for you in this bulletin. This is Trending. I'm Akanksha Khajuria. Let's get started. Charlie Kirk, founder of Turning Point USA and a key ally of Donald Trump, was answering a question about the gun violence, but a single gunshot rang out. As he abruptly slumped in his seat, chaos broke out. Watch the exact moment when he was shot. Now, video from Utah Valley University that is doing rounds on social media, running on the rooftop shortly after the assassination of Charlie Kirk. That is the man on the screen. The video on the left of your screen shows, in fact, the person on the rooftop, and these are the details coming in as far as the assassination of Kirk is concerned. And meanwhile, on the right side of your screen, you can see another video that is circulating on social media. Moments before he was shot, a man in white shirt and hat to Charlie's right shoulder was making multiple hand gestures, touching his ear and hat. Netizens say that the man needs to be investigated. And meanwhile, internet has pointed at some similar resemblance to Donald Trump's assassination bid. Chilling new footage and eyewitnesses report detail the striking similarities between the assassination attempt on Donald Trump in 2024 and the fatal shooting of his ally today. Charlie Kirk in Utah, both conservative figures, were targeted by a sniper using rooftop at the public event, with the shooters exploiting elevated position for the clear line of fire over the large crowd. And not just this, both Kirk and Donald Trump was shot at the same body area. Charlie was killed with a single bullet, while Donald Trump managed to survive. A swirl of confusion gripped the United States, Utah, after the fatal shooting, with officials first hailing the arrest of the suspect, only to reverse the course later, leaving the gunman still at large as the manhunt has pressed on. FBI boss Kash Patel has said that a person was detained for questioning, but he was later released. A moment of silence on the House floor for Charlie Kirk devolved into a moment of chaos as a pair of Republicans called out the Democrats. Lawmakers in the chamber appeared to get into a shouting match shortly after the moment of silence had concluded. Watch this.
The House will be in order. Shh. The House will be in order. We will join prayer right after this, okay? The chair lays before the House a communication.
And meanwhile, Poland MP accused the European Parliament of being biased as his request for the minute of silence over the assassination of Kirk was blocked in European Parliament. Have a look.
President, dear colleagues, the murder of political activist Charlie Kirk, a husband, loving father and patriot, has shocked the world. We must strongly condemn political violence and rhetoric that incites violence. Please stand with me in reflection and prayer in his honor, and I yield the rest of my time for a moment of silence.
And ladies and gentlemen, there's another video that is circulating online. On your screens are the visuals. You can see a man celebrating immediately when Charlie Kirk was struck by the assassin's bullet. And by the looks of it, viewers, the man knew exactly where the shooter was located as he looked back at the assassin's perch and cheered. And now the question is, who is he? People are questioning, urging the authorities to identify this man that you can see on the screen. On your screen is one of the reactions coming in. The user says the operation appears to have been planned by the rogue operatives. Those apprehended earlier were likely decoys. An investigation into the assassination attempt on Charlie Kirk is urgently needed. Another update that has now come to the fore is that more than 6,000 people backed a petition urging Utah Valley University to cancel Kirk's appearance in that event. Organizers branded him as the polarizing figure whose message clashed with the school's values. The university defended the decision, citing its duty to protect free speech and the open debate. And Charlie is survived by his wife Erica and 2 sons. Reaction flooded the internet as people fondly remembered how Charlie Kirk was a father, a husband, and on your screen, in fact, are the video. On your screen are the video of Charlie Kirk's wife, posted just 2 weeks ago on the Instagram. Charlie Kirk responded, "You are amazing, Mom. I love you." And the killing of right-wing activist Charlie Kirk at the Utah College on Wednesday afternoon prompted outrage from Democrats and Republicans over the latest act of political violence in the United States. With Donald Trump also lamenting the loss of a key ally, he said, "The great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is a no more. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie." And this is what he posted on a Truth Social platform. Democrats like former President Barack Obama, Joe Biden, also condemned the incident, calling it despicable. They also said that there is no place for political violence in the United States. And among others who took to social media were Bill Clinton, Jasmine Crockett, and also Kamala. Reactions are on your screen.
Example and even death of Christ follower and American patriot Charlie Kirk give me hope. Sheer courage, no matter the arena. Charlie, we love you. We know that you have heard the Lord's words. Well done, good and faithful servant. Full heart, clear eyes. The life, example, and even death of Christ follower and American patriot Charlie Kirk give me hope. Sheer courage, no matter the arena. Charlie, we love you. We know that you have heard the Lord's words. Well done, good and faithful servant. Full heart, clear eyes. The life, example, and even death of Christ follower and American patriot Charlie Kirk give me hope.
And now shifting our focus, the Israeli military targeted Hamas leaders in Doha as they were in the meeting to discuss the latest Gaza ceasefire proposal put forth by the United States President Donald Trump. The attack by the Israeli military targeting the Hamas political leadership in Qatar was brazen as well as unprecedented. Have a look at the visuals. And at least 7 people were killed in the attack, but Hamas said that its leadership survived the assassination bid.
To the terrorist masterminds who committed the October 7th massacre. And we did so in Qatar, which gives safe haven. It harbors terrorists. It finances Hamas. It gives its terrorist chieftains sumptuous villas. It gives them everything. So we did exactly what America did when it went after the terrorist, the Al-Qaeda terrorist in Afghanistan, and after they went and killed Osama bin Laden.
And the attack raised question, did Qatar quietly agree to Israel's Summit of Fire operation, backstabbing Hamas as Qatar remained off through Israel radar for almost 2 years? Israeli Prime Minister, in fact, stated that Israel targeted Hamas leader in Qatar, just how the US pursued Al-Qaeda after 9/11. Hot off the plate and straight to your television screens, here are the top trending stories of the day. Joe Jonas is taking the online teasing in stride after a backstage video of him picking his nose spread widely. The singer can be seen looking into a mirror as he aggressively rubs his nose with his hands and the black cloth as well. The motion appears frenzied before he energetically walks back on stage to join the brother. Now, it goes without saying, the first insinuation of this video were drug allegations which swarmed the internet, and now taking to social media and the comment section of the original TikTok video, Joe Jonas commented, "LOL, you never had a booger." Australia has officially approved the world's first vaccine for koalas, making it a major breakthrough in protecting the endangered species. The vaccine will prevent chlamydia that affects up to half of the species in some population, causing infertility, blindness, and in many cases, death as well. And India will soon approve a joint project by French firm Safran SA and India's gas turbine research establishment, a lab under DRDO, to develop and produce 120 kilonewton engine. And this project will power India's twin-engine advanced medium combat aircraft fighter, a move that comes shortly after Prime Minister Modi called for indigenous development of the jet engines during the Independence Day speech. UAE head coach Lal Chand Rajput praised the high-quality Indian bowling attack following his team's 9-wicket loss in Asia Cup. He said that players were not used to facing such elite bowling, and the batters were overawed by the star-studded opposition. Hours after taking office, Elizabeth Land, Sweden's newly appointed health minister, collapsed on stage during a press conference. Have a look at the visuals on your screen. Footage of the moment shows Miss Land listening intently to another official before suddenly leaning forward and hitting the floor. But Miss Land returned to the briefing shortly afterwards, explaining the sudden episode. And King Charles is all set to return to London this week after his annual summer retreat. His return fuels speculation of a possible reunion with Prince Harry, who's currently in the United Kingdom. Doja Cat's red carpet moment at the 2025 MTV had fans taking a double take. The rapper ate the lipstick on the red carpet, and for a second it looked like she had gone off the script, but turns out it was all a part of the plan. Later, MAC Cosmetics confirmed that the lipstick she ate was not real. Instead, it was just a chocolate. Big Hit Music's newest boy group, Quartus, made sure that their debut was not just a launch but makes a statement as well. Less than a month after stepping into the K-pop spotlight, the five-member crew threw a massive release party for their first album at the Korean University. Have a look. And Mumbai police have registered a case against an unidentified man who cheated 69-year-old woman of 65,000 rupees by posing as Hollywood actor. The fraudster in fact convinced the woman that the actor needed money to book a flight to India to meet her parents. A new AI trend, Nano Banana, is going viral on social media. It used Google Gemini 2.5 Flash image tool, and this tool can transform photos into 3D figurines. Users are transforming their favorite Bollywood characters into the viral 3D AI Nano Banana, which we are here for. And now shifting our focus, Poland today said that it will impose restriction on air traffic in its eastern region following the downing of the reported Russian drones over its territory. And just yesterday, Poland claimed that multiple Russian drones entered and were shot down over its territory with the help of NATO allies, describing the incident as an act of aggression carried out during a wave of Russian strikes on Ukraine. Poland's armed forces were on heightened state of alert overnight on Tuesday and early Wednesday because of what they describe as a further massive airstrike against targeted location in Ukraine as well. The Polish army forces, in fact, said that the search for possible crash site is ongoing and urged people not to approach, touch or move any object that they see, warning that they may pose a threat and could contain harmful material as well.
Seen a reckless and unprecedented violation of Poland and Europe's airspace by more than 10 Russian Shahid drones. Europe stands in full solidarity with Poland.
European Union Commission President also condemned the violation by Russia of the Polish airspace. Listen into what she had to say.
Слушайте, руководство ЕС и НАТО ежедневно обвиняют Россию в провокации. Чаще всего даже не пытаясь представить хоть какую-то аргументацию.
And meanwhile, on the other hand, Russian President spokesperson dismissed the allegation of any sort of provocation. And joining me live on this edition is Sergei Voronov, Director of Communication BRICS Culture Media Forum. Thanks so much, sir, for speaking to Republic TV. How do you see this attack? Because Poland has said that this is an act of aggression, but many people are saying after Ukraine, is Poland next?
Namaskar, good evening. I'm happy to be here with Republic TV. What I want to tell, first of all, is this conflict between West and East is a big challenger for all our planet civilization. And of course, obviously, always in the battlefield we have some very sad news. But again, I want to confirm that Russian Federation looking for possibilities to start with peacemaking dialogue. That's why Donald Trump, when he invited our national leader Vladimir Putin to America, Alaska, our national leader, without any doubts, he came and discussed with Donald Trump possibilities how to make peace, bring peace to this land. Right now, regarding the Poland, this incident, of course, we can see that all European politicians right now, they are very much interested to increase this violation and to make this conflict more deeper and deeper, because they have their own plans to destroy our motherland, Russian Federation. They want to take our resources, they want to destroy our nation, but we're still strong because our mission in eastern part of Ukraine is a spiritual mission. We want real peace, which will be based on justice, which will be based on human values. That's what we're looking for these possibilities. That's why I think we should wait when real responsible leaders of Europe can understand mission of Russian Federation, and they will be able come to the real peacemaking dialogue. That is my opinion.
Absolutely. But on the other hand, Poland has called this an act of aggression. It remains to be seen how this pans out in the coming days. Thanks so much, sir, for speaking to Republic TV. And this is all we could pack for you in this edition of Trending. We'll be back tomorrow with much more interesting stories for you on Trending. Till then, keep watching Republic TV. Good night.
Co-powered by Century Ply Club Prime. Raho befikar.
My birthday gift to पापा ये उनके पापा की पहली गाड़ी एक गराज में पड़ी थी दार्जिलिंग में। जब इसे फाइनली घर लाया ना, तब लगा लाइफ में ग्रो किया। बुलाओ।
SIP करो, इन्वेस्ट करो, लाइफ में ग्रो करो।
प्रतिभूति बाजार में निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। निवेश करने से पहले सभी संबंधित दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।